So my name is Nadia. I've been working with MMK for over 4 years now. You can interrupt me at any time, just raise your hand. Zdenko will come with a mic. We have mics not because I don't speak loud enough, just because we are recording this, so just for your info, okay? You can interrupt me at any time, ask questions, feel free. Really, I don't bite, I had breakfast, so you're safe, okay? So let's start. So today agenda, we have a few points. So I have a few statistics. I will go through some of the tools that you can use in Booking Manager, some features for Greek operators, which I think you will find interesting. We'll talk a bit about 2022, and then I will talk you through what MMK does for the security of the system and of the fleet operators that are in the system. And then we will have a few minutes for drink coffee, question and answer. We will be with you, so if you are too shy to ask in front of everybody with a mic, just come to us at any time. Also, we will be here till Sunday. So if anybody wants a meeting between now and Saturday at your offices in the base, you just go to my colleague Zdenko and we will agree on a meeting time, okay? Let's go. So these are the usual boring statistics. Sorry, team, for saying they're boring. So this tells you a bit more about Booking Manager. So we currently have 9,800 boats, 820 fleets, and 4,000 active agencies. So this means that basically, on a daily basis, we have around 4,000 agents that connect to our broker portal to search for your boats. And this says to you a bit about our growth. So we started, actually we started a bit earlier. It's about 20 years we're in the market. But from 2015, which is the lowest I can go in my statistics, we started with 250 fleets, and we are at 820, which makes us the largest system worldwide. Now, this wasn't supposed to be here, but I thought that you might be more interested in Greek statistics than in Booking Manager statistics. So these statistics are from today, so they are fresh. So we currently have 2,833 boats in Greece in the system, which makes Greece the second destination in Booking Manager, the first one being Croatia. We have over 50 bases that we reported active this year in Booking Manager, for Greece obviously. Alimos comes to no surprise as the largest base. I don't have to tell you how many struggles you have to find moorings on Saturday, so you know better than me. It comes with 867 boats, which is a bit less of what it was a couple of years ago, because we were close to 1,000. So somebody of you moved somewhere else. The average discount in 2021 for Greece was 21%, compared to Croatia, who has 15% for this year average discount. So we take average selling price across the whole year, and the average discount you gave guys is 21%. And the average commission for Greece in 2021 was 19%, while Croatia was 16%. This is actually a positive information for you, because a couple of years ago you were above 20. You were the only country in Med that we recorded having an average commission above 20%. So this year you lowered to 19 average. So either you have way many more catamarans and crude boats, either you are doing a good job with the agencies and lowering your commission. And the last information I wanted to give you in these statistics is the average price. The average price for a boat in Greece, all models, all kinds, catamaran, monohull, motorboat, everything together, is 3,914 euros, while the average price for Croatia is 4,365. So your main competitor, which is Croatia, has average price higher than you, lower commission, and lower discount. Okay? I'm done with the numbers. So now we play a game. Who gets his logo on this wall gets an extra coffee. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I can only spot MMK logo. Everything else is too small. Zdenko probably can get all your logos, right? Okay, now let's go into serious business. You found yours?
Yes, of course.
Okay, where it is?
First row, in the first row.
Okay.
This one. Yes.
Okay, she gets an extra coffee. She won. She won. I don't know how she made it, but she made it. Okay, now I'm going into the more like boring stuff, more serious stuff. So, as you all know, I don't have to tell it, but COVID-19 really changed not only our private life, but also our business life. And it changes the need of each of our company, not only in the protocols you had to apply at the base with the clients, etc., but also in the way you operated in the office at the booking and in the post-booking, right? So to adjust to you and to the way of working that we had to learn, we did some changes in the system. So this would be easily be able to change the reservation, so to move it from one year to another, to reassign the boat, etc. Issuing vouchers, tag and remarks in the system to track what happened with the reservation, and payment with 3 installments and more. I will give you a bit more details. So this would be the vouchers. So I don't know if you know it, but when you go in the reservation, you have here all your information. You have the calculation with the price. You can track what it was paid. You don't have to issue invoices for the payment. You can just track what you get. And from the documents, you can have a template that we can create for you that can be saved in the program, and that will allow you to have this kind of document, which has dear client, can be the agent, can be the final client, depending on how you want. This is your voucher, till when it's valid, etc. So this is fully customizable. It's done by our support team. You just tell us what you want inside, and we can prepare this for you. So now we hope that 2022 and 2023 will bring us less and less vouchers, but we have to be realistic. We're not gonna go to 0 vouchers in 2022, unfortunately. We're still here all with masks and with vouchers. The second things I want to talk to you about is tag and remarks. I don't know if you ever noticed this. This is a feature we have been having for a long time, and I think is one of the most underrated features of the system is tags. Each one of you can customize the tags in the system. So you can create your own. You can use it to tag it voucher, you can use it to tag it skipper charters, you can use to tag it hostess, to tag one-ways, to tag annoying clients, everything that comes to your mind, they're fully customizable. And then I can filter by tags, so get all the tags where I have a voucher on, and I can do an export. So I can have an Excel sheet to send to my accountant or to the booking office or to whoever, saying, okay, these are all the bookings where I have issued a voucher. Or you need a crew list before the check-in. So you probably send all the documents at least a month before, and then you struggle to get those documents until the very last day. You're calling the agent, please, if you don't send me the crew list, your client is not gonna board. I see some yes, thank you. Thank you for participating with me. So you can use this for the same. You can send, you have a tag crew list send, crew list missing, and then you can filter and search, okay, for all these reservations I need to call the agent, I absolutely need the crew list. I mentioned remarks and I didn't show it. So basically, same ways as you have I have a pointer, yes. You have here a tab that says remarks. In this tab you have internal remark, checkout remark, and general remarks. Checkout remarks is mostly for your base manager. So the guy calls you, lost the propeller, lost the dinghy, lost the outboard engine, he clogged the toilets and he is Italian, right? You have all those situations, and your base team needs to be aware of this before Friday, so they can prepare spare parts or put scaphandre, I don't know how you want to call it, to go and declog toilets, right? So you can put this in the checkout remarks, and the base manager can have a report where it says, okay, toilets needs to be fixed or needs new spare parts, so that the team can be aware in advance, can buy the part he needs, and you can have a faster checkout and check-in procedure with the next client, okay? The next thing is terms and condition. I think this was extremely useful for cancellation and rescheduling this year. So if you don't know, in the reservation settings, you have this web search engine settings. And down there you have enable terms and conditions, where you can write all your terms and conditions. So basically what you have in your contract, in the charter party, with the cancellation, with the damage claim, everything that you have, you can simply copy paste it here. Okay, there's no ghost, it's just wind. And then when the agent goes to do the first booking with your fleet, on the portal, you will have to accept these terms and conditions before being able to place an option or a booking. Same, when the client sends you the crew list through us, you will see it in a couple of slides after, they will need to check the box next to the terms and condition. This is recorded in the system. So when the agent books and says, oh, but I didn't know that my client would lose the security deposit if he crashed the boat on the rocks, you can say, but you accepted terms and condition. That's it, end of the story. Okay, he cannot say to you, I didn't know it, because he ticked the box and he accepted it, okay? Oh, that's okay. Okay, so one thing that I think was really needed last couple of years was several installments. So you probably till now operated on 30/70 or 50/50 as down payments, right? First deposit at the reservation and then everything else 30 days before charter. And you had to become extremely flexible with COVID, going even low at 10% deposit or 20% and then 30 and then the rest, right? So what we did is that we changed this in the system to make it easier for you. So you can, since last year I think, have different payment methods and you can have as many installments as you need. This can be used not only to react to COVID, but also as a reward to special agents that you work very well with or with your direct clients. So don't take it this as, okay, I'm stuck with this because of COVID, but also take it as a marketing and selling strategy. So if you want to reward an agency because it brought you so many bookings that you want to give him something, but you don't want to lower your price because you already guys have the lowest price in Med, you can tell, okay, because you brought me 50 bookings, I can give you flexible payment terms, okay? So this is a feature that came because of COVID, but actually is a great tool for you to give something without lowering the price to agents or direct clients, okay? So what you set here can be in the calculation of the reservation, and then this will come in the booking confirmation, as you know, with the percentages, the amounts, and the date due of payment. So I don't know if you can see it, but here you can set when it needs to be done. So for example, the first part is 7 days after the confirmation, and then the rest can be set also how many days before the charter. So you can be really flexible, okay? You're very quiet, guys. What's wrong? You didn't have enough coffee, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair point. Okay, so now I want to go into some features that I think are particularly useful for Greece, for two reasons. First, the Greek regulation, and second, because you guys are so many, especially in Alimos, that if you don't do a few of these things, you're just lost in the mass of people that are in the base. The first thing is the price quote template, and this goes in the category, you know, be recognizable to the client, be different from the neighbors who has the same boat on the pier 2 boats down. The second being the crew list. The boarding pass with the crew list that actually combines the two category, transfer list and revenue planning. How many of these you already know? All. Yeah. Good. He gets a coffee. What about the rest? Okay. I think setting up this seminar at 10 in the morning was too early. No. Okay. Let's see the price quote. So you probably all know how to send a price quote, right? So you search for the date, you select the boat, you can add one or several boats, you can modify the discount, etc. When you send it, what you want to do is to be outstanding from your competitors. So you want to have this customized, you want to have your colors, you want to have a signature at the bottom, as you see, okay? So all of this can be done free of charge in whatever version of the software you have by our specialists. The price quote can be sent through the program directly through Click, or as it is in this presentation, if you use Outlook, you can connect the program to Outlook. So when you get a request from an agent or from a client in the email, you can mark that and automatically reply to that, so you have all-in-one thread conversation. You don't have to have all pieces scattered around, you can have all-in-one conversation if you use Outlook, okay? Crew list. So we have done a few years ago already, thanks to somebody who should have been here but is not here this morning, a lot of changes in the crew list to make it easier for you, because I feel already for the guys that have to go on Saturday morning to the port authorities in any base in Greece, I feel for you guys I wouldn't do your job for anything in the world. So we try to make it as easy as possible, at least through the program. So we have a our form is compliant with the Greek law. We have an easy to print PDF in Greek with the stamp for the port authorities, you will see it. The clients can upload the documents, so sailing license, everything can be uploaded through our link, and it's GDPR compliant, so you don't have to worry about data protection, etc. Okay, so this is how to do the crew list. It's very easy. So you go to the reservation, you click crew list, you can send it to the client, meaning the agent or the guest on board. You click send, you can predefine this email message to be what you usually send, and it comes with this link. So I can put the names. If it's a skipper, I will request a skipper license. I can put all the dates. As you see on the top, it says that the phone number is mandatory because requested by the Greek authorities, so it's not your fault, it's the government asking. They can have arrival information, remarks, extras, and I don't know if you saw it, I can probably replay the video. At the end, before I click send, there's a button I have to accept for the terms and conditions that I was mentioning before, so I will point it for you when it comes. And so I'm filling my data, etc. And here it is, okay? So they accept, no matter if it's the agent or the direct client filling, they accept once more your terms and conditions, okay? Also, if you had sent the charter party to your client, they can come in the attachment. So they can send not only the skipper license, but also the charter party signed or any document that you request before, okay? Once you do this, this comes everything in Booking Manager in your program. So in the top crew list, you will get all the data of the client, which saves you a lot of time when you have guests like me who has as a surname D'Adezio, which has an apostrophe, 2D and 1Z. So you don't lose half an hour typing my name, but it will come directly. It has the stamp for the port authorities. It has all the required field by the authorities. And also, if you have a 2 weeks charter with a crew change in the middle, this will come in 2 separate PDF, one for each crew that you will have on board, okay? So you go with this to the port authorities, you pray that he didn't fight with his wife before coming to work, and you go ahead. Okay, boarding passes. How many of you know about boarding passes? You know? Okay, there's few. Okay, so boarding passes are very easy to use. You again go into the reservation, you have all the information, so why would you fill manually a document when the system can do everything for you? You just need to click to boarding pass, choose the template, and you have a document that can be sent directly to the guest in one click. Okay, and the advantage of this is not only that you can remind him what he needs to be paid at the base, where is the base, contact of base manager, but also you can send him the crew list link through the boarding pass that he can click and comes exactly where we were before. Okay? I think this saves a lot of time. Obviously, everything you can preview and you can send it via the email. It's automatically converted in a PDF, so they cannot change the amount they need to pay for the end cleaning, etc. And also it saved everything in the document of the reservation. So when he sends the crew list, you have everything. The boarding pass is in the documents. The contract can be saved in the document. The sailing license can be saved in the document. So you have everything in one place, and you don't have to have 30 folders and post-its and things flung across the office. Okay. I mentioned to you in the crew list that you can do the transfer. So the client can tick the box and say, okay, my crew is landing at this time, at this airport, and I need a transfer for this amount of people. Or Nadia is flying from Italy, so she will arrive on this flight, while Zdenko is coming from Croatia and will arrive on another flight. So they can have multiple flights, and everything will be here. So I go here, I fill the crew list information, I put my transfer information, I send it over to you guys, and when you create the report, it gives you the list of all transfer that you have to schedule for that day. So you can talk to the taxi company and say, okay, I will need one at this time, one at this time, in this group will be 4 people, this group needs a minivan because it will be 8 people, etc. So this helps you save a bit of time and to have all organized in one document, especially for the one of you that run a charter business on their own, and I know at least 3 in this room. So revenue planning.
this is something that it's not new again. It's something that has been there for a while. We did some changes last year, but it's something that you should use regularly. So this is a little spying tool that allows you to know what's the average price of the market for a specific selling region. You can compare by length, you can compare by year of build. Obviously compares monohulls with monohulls, catamarans with catamarans. We don't mix apple and pears in here. And it tells you, okay, you're selling below the market price, you're selling above the market price. And then you know how many boats are available in that specific period that match your criteria. And you can readjust. Please let me say it once more, this doesn't mean that you need to lower your prices. If you are the last lagoon, 45 in Alimos, and it's 15th of August. So once more, top left corner is my price, top right corner is my current discount, mid number there is the average price, market price, bottom left corner, available similar boats, the number of boats that match the criteria as we said before, and on the other corner is the occupancy in percentage. Red means that you're below 50%, green means that it's above 50% occupancy. You do right click, change discount, and you reset. So in this case, I'm selling more or less at market price. There's 35 boats still available. I can lower a bit or I can stay as I am. But again, don't take this tool as just a tool to give extra discount. Take it as a tool as also remove discount, set a 0% discount, and to actually maximize the revenue. On the right side of this view, I will go back here. This actually helps you a lot, setting the revenue that you want to generate from a specific boat. So you can set, okay, on this boat I want to earn 70,000 euros. I'm going random numbers. And below, you have how much revenue that boat has already generated. Sorry, I'm in your way. I have how much revenue this boat has generated, so it calculates how much you sold each week for, and how close or far you are from that objective you have. So here we are 22% on the objective. So when you arrive at 100, you are more free to do discounts. When you are at 20, you might be less generous with your discounts. So this is a great tool, especially because it's a real-time tool. This means that if your neighbor in the piers lowers his discount by 50% because he went crazy overnight, you will see the price change. If Isalos decides that goes with no discount pricing policy, which she will do soon, you will see that the market price average goes higher. So you can actually also all follow the example of Dimitra and give less discount worldwide, right? Okay. So price list for 2022. This is, how do I say it? A call. Let's make it this way. If you didn't put your price list for 2022, do it today when you get back to the office. Today is already late. So normally we get price list November, December, new price list. This year is very, very particular here, like the previous two we had actually. I will take Brits as an example. They couldn't travel for 2 years. They've been stuck in rainy England for 2 years. They're desperate to get back to the sun of Greece. And they're booking since September, because as soon as they announce that they will have less travel restrictions for this year, same as American, they started booking. So if you didn't put your price list and your neighbor did, your neighbor got the booking, you didn't, so you're late. Please, when you go back to the office, send an email to our support team, send them the price list, send them the discounts, small discounts, don't go crazy big, small discounts, you already have lower prices, and actually put them out. Talking about prices, lower prices, if you think about going on full VAT, 24% this year, if you think that the government will come 1st of June saying now you apply 24% VAT, if you already are applying 24% VAT, because this is such a confused topic that I got lost in this, please put this in your price list. Don't come in July with the situation where you made the price list with 12% VAT and you will be forced by the government to apply 24% VAT. It's better to give 12% discount to your customer than asking 12% VAT afterwards, right? So just keep it in mind. You know that your government can make you surprises like this, so keep it in mind. Also, the advantage of putting this price list out is that we have about 400 connected websites. This website will be able to offer your boats, and I will take Globe Sailor, which is the company where I used to work before. Globe Sailor can actually get this data and offer your boats to their customers directly without having to come to you every time and ask, can I have a price quote for this? Can I have a price quote for that? Can I have a flying catamaran? Can I have, I don't know, 50% discount? Because they will know everything beforehand and they can promote your fleets to their customers. And it's not only Globe Sailor, it's about 400 connected websites. Okay, now, this is something new. Okay, we have two information. One is, the first one, which is the one I'm showing you, is what MMK does to keep the market safe. So these are all the steps we take to ensure that the market is safe. Please keep in mind that I check your documents as much as I check the agent documents. Every agent that gets registered in our system will be asked document. So it can be registration of the company, will be VAT number mandatory if applicable in the country, obviously. And it is, for example, for Greek, I will be asking a IoT license. Okay, so we don't let people that are plumbers, and I'm saying plumbers because we had the case, registering as agent on the portal. The second thing we do is checking the documents of the boats that come in the system. So many of you that send us boats to be registered, to be added in the system by us and don't do it yourself, have noticed this, that we have been asking documents. We ask for Greece 3 things: certificate of nationality if the boat is already registered. If it's not registered, a proof of purchase from the dealer. Okay, you're your own dealer, so it's a bit different. You also. And if it's not your boat, a mandatory agreement of exclusivity. So we want, I don't need to know, we don't care how much you pay your owner, how much margin you get, how much you pay the boat, if you have a Raymarine or a Garmin, I don't care about anything. What I want to know is that the boat exists, you have exclusive management, and that you can make bookings on it safely. Why I want to know this? For 2 reasons. First, because I want all of you to be safe in the market, and I want all the agents to feel safe when booking. I don't want an agent coming and having the same boat 50 times in the system and don't know where to go. I want that if they come to your boat, you're the only one presenting that boat, okay? So when a second person comes, and people in the room can confirm this happened already a few times, when another person comes and says, I want to add this boat, and I know that this boat, I will take Eastion because I know who they are. This guy comes and says, I want to add this boat, but I have exclusive management that Easton provided me. I will say, I'm sorry. Either the owner confirms to me that they revoked the management to Easton and gave it exclusively to you, otherwise I won't be able to add the boat. I don't want duplicates. I don't want you to have the stress of overbooking. I don't want you to have to fight with owners, who has the booking, who has not. I don't want you to stress in August to find a replacement boat. And I don't want to have the stress to be dealing with this problem 2 weeks before my holidays, as me and Zdenko we did this summer. Okay? This page is more for agencies, but it's good for you to know also, is the risk info page. This risk info page lists all the company that we know being bankrupted, being closed in an unclear way, or being a fraud. So now there is only chartered companies. But if we get this information about an agent, it will be here, the same. So this is the risk info page. If you scroll down on our booking manager website, it will be at the bottom. For the one who are curious, so for now there is 1 Austrian company, 4 Croatian company, and 1 Norwegian company that we know for sure have closed. Do you want the names? I can read you the names. So these are the companies that we know closed without honoring the bookings, companies that we know filed for bankruptcy, or companies that are potential fraud in the market, okay? I will ask you to be nice to me and to our team whenever you hear something that could be potentially harmful for the market, you know, that somebody's bankrupting, that an agent is acting illegally. let us know. Call me, send us an email, do it privately in a meeting, whatever. Let us know, because we have eyes and ears everywhere, and those eyes and ears are you guys. So we can only keep it safe if you help us keeping it safe. And this is something new. This came into the system Wednesday. So since last Wednesday, for the one of you that add the boats manually in the system, I've got this notification. So till now we asked documents to everybody that was asking us to add the boat. So we're asking documents. And this wasn't fair, because if you know how to do it on your own, you could bypass this check and have boats in the system on your own without us being able to verify the documents. So we decided to go a step further and to make this more fair for everybody. So now, even if you add on your own a boat, you will get this notification that says that until we unblock the boat, any of us in the team unblocks the boat, this boat is visible only to you in the back office. It's not visible to the agent. So until the paperwork is cleared, this boat won't be shown to the agent.
So those documents we have to send them by
Yes,
email to you?
exactly.
Okay.
Once you send them to us, we check that everything is fine. We activate it immediately, so you don't waste time. Until this is done, you can do the back office, you can put the prices, the picture, insert the reservation that you already have, everything, but you won't get bookings from the agencies. So this is from last Wednesday, and this is gonna stay. No matter how many complaints we get, this is gonna stay. Because we don't want multiple boats presented anymore, and it wasn't fair that only some of you were getting checked and some others could go through otherwise. So from now on, this is standard. Every document will be checked.
So
Okay.
can I ask, so there will not be any boats with no name?
This is next step. This is something that will come after. Unfortunately, it's impossible to have 0 no-name boats, because when you order the boat, you don't know for sure how it will be called. So you have to allow us a period where the boat will be no-name. Obviously, don't look at me badly. Exactly. Don't look at me badly. Of course, a boat that is 2006 should have a name by 2022. We agree on this. But this is the first thing. We will check documents. So I will repeat myself. Exclusive management agreement if you're not the owner of the boat, certificate of nationality for boats that are already registered, and proof of purchase. Proof of purchase means, and the girls can tell you how many of those they have prepared since last year, confirmation from your dealer that the boat was ordered for you, model of the boats. Of course, there can be problem with delivery. I mean, shipyards are going crazy in this year, and it's okay if something happens and you have to move the bookings to another boat. That is totally normal. It doesn't depend on you if Beneteau decides to deliver 6 months later or cancels the delivery. That is fine, there's no problem. What we want to know is that your boat should be delivered, let's say, March 2022. March 2022, I will come to you and say, okay, where's the certificate of nationality? Okay? That's why we need the proof of purchase. Just for us to know when we have to knock at the door and ask the documents.
1 month later.
1 month later. Okay. So if it gets delivered in March, I will come to you in April.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for pointing it out.
Maybe
So-
models, because you need time also to prepare the company.
Okay, but you will tell me, Nadia, I didn't get, the boat is late, or the Piraeus office is taking longer than expected, I will get the documents in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You will have
Yes.
more or less an estimation, right? Especially for those of you that run all this in the company and don't outsource it outside.